What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to compare if this $80 microphone, it's by Fifine, it's the Tank 3, if it's as good as or comparable to my Shure SM7B, which is like $400. So quick disclaimer, Fifine did send this to me. However, this is not a paid video sponsorship in any way. I wanted to kind of approach this in my own way, this video, and that's what we're going to be doing. I want to give you guys a comparison to know if this budget microphone is right for you. Let's begin.
Is it absurd for you to be alone? 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 Is it absurd for you to be alone?
I'm curious to know what you guys think after that sound demo. My first impressions are this mic is hot, as in it really boosts the signal when you have an inline preamp. I wasn't sure if I was going to need one. I wasn't sure if some of the controls were going to work. None of the controls work on here when you just use it with XLR. When I went to record, I was like, this is really quiet.
Is it absurd for you?
It reminded me of my experience with the Shure SM7B. So you're going to need an inline preamp or some sort of preamp to boost that signal. Most gain knobs on an audio interface, they will boost that signal, but I want to boost the signal clean and crisp. And a lot of times when I boost or give gain on audio interfaces, it's not as clean as I like. So right now I'm using the Triton Fethead inline preamp. There's other alternatives out there, but I'll be sure to leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in that. I only ever use XLR. USB, it's just not necessary for me because I already have an audio interface. So with this, it's nice that you guys have the options. So going back to the recordings, I definitely noticed that this one is louder, much louder. I have not adjusted my volume settings. I'm using it on the same line in on my audio interface. Everything has been untouched and is additionally the exact same as I used with my Shure SM7B. In a normal situation, I would probably adjust the gain and maybe lower it just a little bit because that inline preamp really boosts the signal. This one is very, very sensitive. If I just touch, it picks up on all that noise. So you need to make sure you're in a space, maybe treated acoustically, a quiet space. Don't be touching the microphone. It's different when I use my Shure SM7B. It's not as noisy when I'm holding it or touching it. I don't pick up on a lot unless I'm like tapping it or something, but I wouldn't normally do that anyways. An unfortunate thing was that this does have a holder for it to adjust the microphone. But the unfortunate thing, as seen in this video, is I don't feel like the tightening screw is secure enough. I don't know if it's a good idea to have the XLR right in the back. It is convenient, but with the Shure SM7B, it's completely detached, and then there's an additional wire running into the microphone. It helps in situations where you're using an XLR cable. It's heavy, and then you add an inline preamp on that as well, it really starts to weigh it down, and it causes this one to move. I'm sure it wouldn't be so heavy and clunky with just the USB cable, so that's to be seen. Another thing is this did not include an additional screw that you need to connect this to microphone stands, boom mic stands, any stand really. Fortunately, I had an extra, I just screwed it in. So they could possibly throw that in for people who want to be really ready to go and they buy a stand. Overall, you know, the controls on this don't work with using an XLR cable. I was kind of expecting that. All these other features, they're great for someone who don't have an audio interface. Still, this is $80. This is $400. So it's still a good deal overall. And it's still, I mean, you guys let your ears be the judge right now. I'm just talking at a normal level right now. I think the microphone overall seems to work pretty good given the situation. Now, you're going to have additional funds if you want to buy an audio interface, if you want to buy an inline preamp. And if you can't do any of those things, well, they included the USB-C cable to USB-A, and so you can still get going with this. It's great for beginners, great for people who don't have additional stuff or looking to get started. So even though I might be using a Shure SM7B, it doesn't disqualify this from being still useful. Again, let your ears be the judge. In the comparison video that I did between the Shure SM7B and this, I didn't do any EQing. It's literal raw sound. I wanted you guys to get that pure sound. I didn't even use any way to fix my pitch or anything like that. So you'll have to forgive me if you think it's pitchy. It's raw. You get what you get. Anyways, I'm curious to know what you guys think about the Fifine Tank3. I want to thank Fifine for sending this my way to share with you guys. Hopefully it helps you make a decision. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. Would you prefer the Shure SM7B? Would you prefer the Fifine Tank3? I'll always include links in the description. Thank you everyone for checking out this video. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
Is it absurd for you to be alone? Is it absurd for you to be